So hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to the series. If you're single, and it's very important to speak about it because a big to speak about this theme is like your identity, or if you're single, what to do when someone is asking you for a nude picture, because you want to be loved, you want to be wanted, and if your crush asks you for a nude picture, you would send him or not. And that is need to be strong. You need to have your own boundaries, and we need to have like our own goal. Where is our goal? Where are we running to? What is our identity? Because I was also like you guys, like when I was younger, when I was like 14, 15, or 13, when my body started to develop, and Asian body started to develop sooner than normal body, like white girl body. I do not know what about black girls, but I just know about white girls that they develop a bit later than we Asians. And the thing is like I was asked already a long time ago, like to send a nude picture, and I didn't send. I said seriously not. Not only that, they wanted to have this kind of piece close up and so on. And when I say no, those guys got really mad and starting to tell me about my identity, that oh, you're ugly, that's why you don't have a boyfriend, no one is interested in you because now I show interest in you and you think you're special, and now you can say no to me. And I was like, well, my body is not for sale. And even if you buy me drinks, my body is not for sale. It's like you can buy me 100,000 drinks if you want to. I'm not gonna sell my body, I'm not gonna show you my body. And even if you buy me different thing, I will not do that because my body is very special to me, and it is the temple of the Lord, and I have my own boundaries. I said a man can see me naked when I am married to him. No other man should see me naked. And that's since I was a little girl, since I was 7, 8, I give that boundaries. I said I will let only my husband see my body and no one else. And I'm very thankful that during these years that the Lord really helped me, that there was nothing that I can show or give, because I'm like, there's nothing to see for not for a man that is just like courting me, or in a situation, or he's my boyfriend, but because he blackmail me, like, hey, if you're not gonna send me this, we're gonna break up. I rather break up than let you blackmail me with this. It's like, oh, I love you, but I want to see your body. Excuse me, when you love me, you're gonna love my whole this, because that what is there inside, you should not see that before you're getting married. And to all those girls out there, if any guy or if anyone asks you to send any nude pictures, don't ever do that, because your body is a unique body. It's perfect. It's made for the kingdom of the Lord. It's like for the temple of the Lord. He lives in your body if you allow him to live, if you let him in. And I realized that it's so beautiful, so different. Our body can be like, I am also interested in the man's body because it is interesting. Of course they're shaped different. Like, I many times I look like, oh, their shoulder is brighter, they're so tall, and then their hands are so big because mine is so small. I have little small hands. And my feet are small because I my shoe size is like 37, or 37.5. And then my friend would stand next to me and he have like 44, 46, and he's like, girl, you're small, and I'm really small, petite, but many times I'm just looking at the opposite sex, and I was like, wow, that person is very interesting how they're built. And many times when I look at them, it's like they have this Adam apple and the jawline and the nose, and many times I would get like jealous for their eyelashes. Like, they have perfect skin, they have perfect eyebrows, and it's like everything on them is just perfect. And you're like, and like, what if they're looking at me the same way like I'm looking at them? Is like, wow, that's so nice. And the Lord said, Pia, when you're so interested in a guy that much, don't you think they're also interested in you? I was like, well, I think yes. And he said, of course they're interested in you also, or you're having, But many times young men are lusting and they cannot control themselves, and they, because they do not know their identity. Now I knew that I'm not bitter, I'm not angry at them, I forgave them, because for me it's like, okay, I see how they're treating me, and because they didn't want anything, they will be a crybaby or what. And the Lord also told me, like, hey, because they were insecure, they do not know their identity, and they let pornography lust into them, and they want to see it, they want to get to know it, because men were made for it, and we women are emotional, we go very much with our emotions. Man goes with a different thing, and they just want to see it. But the more they're gonna see, the more they want things that they should not have, that should not try, So for me, I'm not angry at that person that asked me that. I'm very thankful that I went through that and speak for that. And it didn't happen only once, it happened so many times. And usually guys that I don't have, a crush on or anyone, when they find you in a group chat and they think you're beautiful, it's like, just send me your body. And you're like, go back home. You're not raised well. And once I wanted to tell a parent about that, but my teacher's like, just shut up, Sophia. You don't have to say something like that. And I was like, I have to, because it's very important to tell the parents what their sons is trying to do with other girls. And I showed them the messages, and they were very angry, because the teacher is like, oh, your son is so lovely, so kind, and so on. I said, no, he's not, because he's asking for other girls for nude pictures. You need to be true in that. It's like, it's normal for a guy in that age. It's not normal, because he's starting to put girls down. So stop doing that. If any man is watching this, please, if you're gonna be a future father from a son, teach them about really rules that they need to honor. They need to honor a woman with their body, not wanting things that they shouldn't want. And if they don't get anything, they get mad. For me, I'm very thankful that I knew my identity already a long time ago. And for me, it's very important. And I set boundaries. I said, since I was very small, I said, my body is a temple of the Lord. And if I get married, my husband will see me naked. No one else should see me naked. I'm not gonna show my boobies around. I'm not gonna show me in underwears around. And I was even afraid of posting how it's called, bikini pictures, when I was like in America taking a picture there. I was afraid to post one picture where you just see a little bit of those kind of things. And I'm like, I don't want to post it. But my mom's like, it's nice, it's not really like showing your bodies anything, you're just jumping. And then I posted that. But for me, it was like, I don't want to show anything that it should not be shown. And for me, it was very important, and I set that boundaries. And I know that my husband's gonna take that, and he said, and he gonna be happy for that I have set that boundaries. And so for me, it was very important to speak about it. And as a single person, we want to be loved, because we thought, oh, it's our crush, maybe he gonna love us, because the same way that that he can be interested in us, and so on. So no, if he's interested in us and he's a godly man, he will be interested in our calling, not in our body. And of course, it will be attracted to them. Men always look at the looks and so on, and we women looks at the heart. And for me, I always say that boys in school never looked at me, because the Lord have closed their eyes to see me. And but the situation happened, and I've learned about it, but I will not be bitter. And so I can talk further about it, and I'm very thankful that I never sent any pictures, and that the Lord has protected me from any relationship that will bring me to nudeness, will bring me into intimacy or out of it, because the Lord brought something else that I worked through that and started to know my identity. So I just wanted to pray for you. If you have ever done that, it's okay. It happened, but don't do that again. It's like you cannot change the past anymore. And if you feel like that you're dirty, ask the Lord to forgive you. He will forgive you. And it's the most important thing to know. So right now, I just want to pray over you and bless you guys. So Father in heaven, I bless my brothers and sisters who are watching this. And I'm asking you to be there with them, to give them a strong identity, to let them get to know who they are, Lord. And I want to pray and I want to thank you and I want to honor you, God, that you're Lord of Lords and King of Kings. And I pray for freedom in Jesus' mighty name. And we all say amen and amen and amen. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope it helped you guys with this, and see you guys in the next video. So bye guys.